Welcome to our Wednesday video. This week, topic I want to talk about is don't be an overbearing DM. Now, yeah, this is kind of another version of the Dick DM, but let's face it, this is one that you do see once in a while, and it's a really annoying type of dungeon master or game master or whatever game you play or whatever you want to call yourself. The overbearing GM, DM, whatever, is the one that sits there and runs his mouth continuously. You could literally remove everyone from this DM's table, and he would be able to talk for 5 hours and do exactly what he does without any interaction because he never says, "What do you do? What do you say? Where do you go?" He runs his mouth over and over forever, and he just won't shut up. I don't know how many times I've seen tables like this where one DM stands there and talks for hours upon end, and it drives me nuts because it's like the story. He thinks he is the story, and the reality is he's the storyteller, but the players are the story. The players are the ones at the table that matter. As a DM, you are there to facilitate a game for your players. You're not there to stand there and pontificate for hour upon hour on end. You are there to create an environment for players to play, not for players to observe, not for them to watch you, not for them to listen. Remember this. You are a game master. It's a game that involves multiple people. It's called a role-playing game. You have to allow your players to play their roles. If all you're going to do is stand there and orate for hours on end, you need to stop DMing, join community theater, and then you can run your mouth until the cows come home, because that's what you're there for, is to entertain the audience. As a DM, you're not there to entertain. I reiterate, you are there to facilitate a game for a group of people and make it a pleasurable experience for them. If this is something you're not capable of doing, you need to do one of two things. If it's because that's the way you wrote your campaign that you stand there and talk for hours, hit the delete button, throw it away, and rewrite that thing, because it's garbage. Nobody wants to hear it. They're there to play a game. There's a reason the players have dice at the table. They have character sheets. Those are part of the game. Allow them to play. Two, if you're not able to rewrite it because you're just such a self-centered asshole that you think it's all about you, then you need to tear up all of it, sit down the other side, and play. You can be as big of an asshole as you want on the other side, and the DM will be able to do his thing. And honestly, if you try to take over the table and run your mouth the whole time, the DM's going to kill you and tell you, don't come back. Either way, the key point here is do not be an overbearing DM. They are another type of dick DM that is just intolerable and ruins the game for everybody. There's a reason, if you're an overbearing DM, that your players don't come back. There's a reason that your tables break up and you have to constantly look for players. Because people get tired of you running your mouth and talking without allowing them to play. It's a game. Let others play. That's it for today. Tomorrow we'll have our Wednesday encounters, or our encounters wrap up. This will be the third week of Baldur's Gate. RPG Nate and myself will go ahead and be doing that together. Friday we'll do our topics. We haven't decided what that's going to be, but we'll do that probably on the fly. And then over the weekend we'll have our second week of GURPS and see how that goes. So be sure to check back, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.